What's going on, guys? Haven't made a video in a while. I came down with the flu. Takes a lot out of you. I'm sure the guys that have had the flu before know how it feels. But I'm back making some videos. I want to get back on this Dirrell and this Carl Froch and the Arthur Abraham and Jermaine Taylor fight that happened last weekend. Let's talk about the Jermaine Taylor, Arthur Abraham. Arthur Abraham would have won that fight with or without that knockout. And look who has the best boxing skills, Jermaine Taylor. All that talent wasted. Wasted, man. I mean, Jermaine Taylor's not the type of fighter that will adjust in the middle of a fight. You see the jab's not working. You see the jab is getting blocked. Why are you continually not mixing it up? Go to the body. Go to the pit of the stomach. Make him drop his hands, then come up top. Mix some stuff up. Man. You went over across seas, man, and got embarrassed. I mean, I know what your family members is probably saying to themselves, not again. Because you got probably almost the most talent in that whole tournament. But you're the weakest link. Because you can't adjust. Your conditioning, pitiful. It looked better this fight, mainly because Arthur Abraham didn't press you from the get-go. And then if he would have did that, you probably would have been sucking eggs around the 7th, 6th round. You got a nice jab, and you got decent power that can drop anybody in that division, but your confidence level is gone, man. You like Zab Judah. Zab No Heart Judah. You don't want to be compared to him. The reason why his career off track is he don't never want to leave the Bronx and go somewhere else, isolate himself from his friends and family and get a real trainer to train him. But enough about Zab, man. It's about you, Mr. Taylor. I mean, I'm just disappointed in you, bro, because you got all that talent, man. And it was just so easy to call that fight because I know how you fight, man. I mean, I know your mindset. You know, you don't have that hunger like you had before you was middleweight champion. You got knocked out like Roy Jones, and man, when you get knocked out like Roy Jones, man, when your brain, you get a concussion, because you get knocked out with a concussion, man, you're never the same, ever the same. It's easy for you to get another concussion. So I would almost say call it quits, but if you don't want to call it quits after a knockout like that, your next fight in that tournament is going to have to be a knockout. Once the tournament's over with, you're pretty much done, bro. Unless you just want to be a pinata for everybody to move up to super middleweight and they fight you first, go ahead and get a knockout. And they say, oh, I whooped Jermaine Taylor. Get all their credentials from you. Arthur Abraham boxing skills are not that great. His conditioning wasn't that good. 8th round, man, he was sucking eggs. But his heart, he got a lot of heart. This is a guy that went 9 rounds with Edson Miranda with a broken jaw, man. His heart carried him through that. Would have knocked you out, man. The King Arthur. The knockout was impressive, man. That was it. But I wasn't really impressed with Arthur Abraham, just period. Because, Jermaine Taylor, man, I mean, this dude is literally blocking your jabs and you still throwing it. I'm like, dude, you wasting your pump? Mix it up. Anyway, man, let's get on this Carl Froch, Andre Dirrell, man. Andre Dirrell, man, really, man, I thought he won that fight hands down, cleanly. Outworked him, outpunched him. I wish they would show punch stat numbers and, the connect percentages and all that stuff. Carl Froch was just looking for the one punch. He was chasing. And at times, Dirrell was running. And then sometime when Dirrell stood his ground and stood there and fighting, it was Froch was clearly outmatched. And then there's times I don't know if he was tired, and then when he wanted to back up to get away, he's tired and his balance is all off. And they take a point from Andre Dirrell, man. That's what really got me. You're gonna take a point away from him because he's holding. Then you got Carl Froch, man, dirty fighter, man, hitting after the break several times. About 4 times. I mean, he hitting after the break, hitting behind your head, holding you down and hitting you behind your head, throwing you to the. I mean, he bullied. He make you look like a little punk. I mean, every time you held him, he's like, "Get off me, punk! Get on the ground! Shut up!" Talking that trash in the press conference, talking about it's over with. Saying something about my mama. Yeah, he punked you. He punked you too, boy. Punking you, man. But he was just looking for the one punch, man. He wasn't doing nothing neither, man. Carl Froch, man, his boxing skills is pitiful. Pitiful. Man. And Dirrell, man, he really got him. I think that was the 11th round, man. Lined him up. Had him hurt. Should have been fighting like that the whole fight, man. Because I'm a firm believer that you have to take the belt from somebody without a reasonable doubt. You can't just edge it. You know, it can't be close. You got to take it from him. Even though I think he did beat him just cleanly, but he should have fought like he fought that 11th round that whole fight, man. Stop that running. I'm sick of that way he runs sometimes, man. Stop running, man. Fight him. Even though some people are not fan of running, because you running, you can't take the fact away that he was outpointing him. I don't care what anybody says. Dude getting outpointed, man. You know, there was a couple of maybe 2 times where Carl Froch caught him with good punches, man, but it didn't hurt Dirrell. Anyway, man, that's my thoughts on that fight. Good luck to you, Jermaine, whatever you do in your career. I don't know what you should do, honestly. Dirrell, man, I thought you won. Carl Froch, he's happy that he slid by you on that one. He ain't doing nothing in this tournament either, Carl Froch. But anyway.